No longer will the threat of causing mass harm to others go unpunished. Thank you, Senator Todd Kaminsky. Thank you, Assemblymember Monica Wallace. No longer will large-scale ammunition magazines be legal in the state of New York. Thank you, Senator Brad Hoylman, and thank you, Assemblymember Majority Leader of the Assembly, Crystal Peoples-Stokes. Thank you. No longer will we allow the sale of body vests and armor to those who don't need them for work. Thank you, Senator Brian Kavanaugh. Thank you, Jonathan Jacobson. And will now require data sharing and reporting by law enforcement to state and federal databases. Believe it or not, that wasn't happening before. Thank you, Senator Kavanaugh. Thank you, Assemblymember Amy Paulin. And as I mentioned, we're going to require semi-automatic pistols to be microstabbed to help police solve the crimes. Thank you, Senator Hoylman, and thank you, Assemblymember Rosenthal. And in the state of New York, we're now requiring social media networks to monitor and report hateful conduct on their platforms. Thank you, Senator Anna Kaplan, and thank you, Assemblymember Patricia Fahey. And now we're going to continue focusing on this. We're going to establish a task force on social media and violent extremism to investigate the role of social media in promoting domestic terror. And our great leader, our Attorney General, will be championing this cause with every power her office can bring it at their disposal. Thank you, Senator Bailey, Jamal Bailey, and Senator Assemblymember Desmond Meeks. Thank you. And just as I did by executive action within days of the Buffalo shooting, we are by law making our red flag laws even stronger. Thank you, Senator Skoufis, and thank you, Kevin Cahill, Assemblymember. And finally, just for all those manufacturers and criminals who think you can get a step ahead of us, we are amending the definition of firearms to include what they call AOWs, any other weapons. We've got it all covered, my friends. Thank you, Senator Sepulveda, and thank you, Kennedy Burgos. Thank you. So I am so grateful, not just that we got this done, but the speed at which you got this done. No state has ever responded with the sense of urgency that has been on display over the last week and a half as legislators looked at our ideas and had their ideas, and we worked together nonstop around the clock, and they literally got this done in record time. And this package of bills is going to allow us to take direct action here in the state of New York. This is a multifaceted problem. It requires a multifaceted approach. So we're continuing through our budget to invest in prevention. Invest in prevention. That's how you beat this at the front end. To take away the environment and the influences on young people where they head off into this path. Strengthening our laws to keep up with the criminals, get ahead of the criminals who break them, but also partnering at the community level in places like this to ferret out the root causes of why people do turn to crime. And while we're doing all of this, we have one primary objective, and that is to keep New Yorkers safe. It's as simple as that. Our job is to keep New Yorkers safe. So as we continue to fight gun violence, we're going to keep the pressure on in Congress.